And we are now live. All right, let's start this thing.
All right, welcome to Enough is Enough, because enough is enough. We got some comedians in the building today. We're talking about what's happening during the coronavirus, how this comedy is dealing with them personally and professionally, where our money coming from, and how we doing this internet stuff and these outdoor shows, just a whole bunch of stuff. We just talking. Welcome to Enough is Enough. Thank you for your time. I'm Onika McClain. I'm one of your hosts. Sean Cornelius and Talent, the great Talent Harris is right here in the building. Yeah. I'm gonna jump off just so I can share. So talk.
All right, what's going on, everyone? Thank you for coming on board. Thank you for the folks that are tuning in and the folks that are tuning in live. We've been running this thing for about 5 weeks now, having some really, really great conversations. And T and I talked with Onika, and we wanted to bring on some of our comedy comrades because some people think that we're just funny, you know, and that's all it is about us. But we have voices, we're intelligent individuals, we have issues, and we want to talk about things. So we decided to bring on comedians with a platform. So it's not a comedy show, but listen, I knew when we started to put this thing together what was going to happen. So we're just going to rock and roll and rip and be yourselves and have a good time. We are streaming live on Facebook. Thank you to the Facebook family out there that's watching. T, how you doing, brother, tonight?
Hey, man, it's a wonderful day in the neighborhood. Even though it's a storm outside, you know, I'm blessed to be under a shelter. You know what I mean? I'm in here with these 4 pit bulls, and they bitch ass done ran in the closet. The thunder, they kill us by day and scared of thunder. They in the closet all curled up, 4 pit bulls. But I'm good, Sean. I'm ready to rock and roll. And we put this forum together because comedians and DJs seem to have the forefront on these platforms and keeping the world entertained during a pandemic. So I think we need to talk about that. You know what I mean?
Right. We have comedians from all over the country. I just let in about 3 more of them. And just do me a favor. We want to give everyone an opportunity to talk about their platform and let the people know what they're doing. I think this is a great group of comics that we have here tonight. And again, it's not just about the funny, but enough is enough is about things that bother us in the community. So obviously you guys created your platforms for other purposes outside of being funny, because I've seen a lot of the platforms, and we just want you to do that tonight. Talk about your platform really quick, and then we'll discuss some things. So for the people that are watching the show, we're going to give them an opportunity to communicate with the comics a little bit later down the line. But what I'd like to do is I'd like to let every comedian come on and say who they are, introduce themselves, talk really quickly about their platform, and then we'll just get moving into that situation. So without me having to do it, everybody mute yourselves. And I guess, because we all see the screen differently. So I guess I'll just go from my screen and just
call them out.
Just call them out. So everybody just mute yourselves. Go ahead.
And make sure you give your social media handles, comedians, so that the people can follow you on Instagram, Facebook, whatever it is that you would like.
Yes, and we have a mix right now. We have a mix of audience members and comedians on the screen. So thank you very much for coming. So up on top on my screen, I got Brother Honest John is the first gentleman up top. So Brother Honest John, please introduce yourself. Tell me your platform and a little bit about yourself.
What's up, everybody? Honest John. Been doing comedy now since 1987.
My man.
Keeps me young. I got an Honest John fan page on Facebook. I also have a regular page, but you can only get 5,000 people on that, so it's all full. On Instagram, I'm at Real Honest John 4. On Twitter, I'm at Real Honest John, and that's about it.
Hey, and John, real quick, man, what do you talk about? Because I scroll past you on Instagram. Did you just pick the platform just to talk about anything or specifics?
Well, I spent a lot of time talking shit about Trump. You know, I mean, that guy. I just keep hoping he'll catch the COVID and die, man. You know?
I think his brother died. His brother died yesterday. They won't say what he died from. So.
All right, we got one. No.
I think Donald went into his room and put the pillow over his face. I think that's what he died.
I should have did a disclaimer before we started talking. The views of these comedians are not the views of the producers.
Right. Social services
Yes,
come
they
knocking
are.
on my door. Social services come knocking at my door. I'm sending them to you, John.
So
The
while
white man said it. The white man said it.
With the American flag. With the American flag.
my life is a joke TV is at the top of my screen next. So please introduce yourself.
Courtney.
All right, y'all. How y'all doing? My name is Courtney B. I am from Detroit City originally. And I live in New York now. I live in Brooklyn. And I've been doing comedy since about 2014, but I kind of started going hard 2017. So I guess I kind of consider that like the start of my real journey. My Instagram page is at My Life is a Joke TV because my life is a joke. I got stories for days. I have been doing a lot of the comedy shows, you know, in the parks and things like that. So if you want to keep up with me, you could definitely follow my Instagram. I have shows every week. And I'm actually really booked and busy during this pandemic, and it's a blessing. So yes.
It's a blessing.
Yes.
Next in line, Miss Yaya.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I'm Nora Yaya. I'm from DC, but been in the sky for 10 years. I'm a political junkie, so I have a Politrix podcast. You can find that. We talk all about politics. And my Instagram page, I'm often ranting about what's going on, much like Honest John over here. And I don't know, I'm still out here doing these shows. So, you know, I think my thing is trying to break down politics in a way that's easy for everybody to understand without all the extra. So that's my brand. And then my damn self and my crazy ass family. So I can be followed at Miss Yaya on Instagram and Facebook, Nora Yaya. And come join me.
Good deal. Thank you very much.
Join the
Next up
conversation.
on my timeline is on the line there is Cool Bubba Ice wearing a wonderful shirt. Wonderful shirt.
rocking the enough is enough shirt. Yeah. Y'all can check me out on Instagram under Cool Bubba Ice with a K, and Facebook, same thing again. We also have a show called Meet Me at the Movies. We come on every Tuesday. My boy, my comedy comrade Jay, Sing Median. We have a show every Tuesday called Meet Me at the Movies. Every Tuesday. Check us out.
And Bubba,
And I'm doing shows
Tuesday,
too.
guys. It's Tuesday.
yeah,
Every
about
Tuesday.
the platform that you do as far as businesses. Every Tuesday afternoon, I know you want to support Black business.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. And my Facebook page, Support Black Business Tuesday. So if anybody has a Black business, you run like you selling Kool-Aid or selling whatever, soul food, sex toys, whatever, and I'll shout you out. But you got to mail me something. You just can't be telling me, "Yo, I got this," and don't send me no information. So, if you have anything you have, any kind of business that you have, Black-owned business, I'll support it and I'll shout it out on my Facebook page. Support Black Business Tuesday, which is tomorrow. I got like 3 businesses to support tomorrow. It's gonna be off the hook.
Good deal. I appreciate you, Bub. And I know
Exactly.
Bub for quite a long time. One of the guys like Talent who took me under their wing when I first came back home to New York City and I was doing my comedy. I started in South Carolina, but they came down on a Def Jam tour and Rudy Rush and all those guys. And I'm really appreciative of them for looking out for me when I came back up. So Bub is one of those cool brothers. Next online, Nikki Sunshine, the beautiful.
Hi, hey everybody. It's so good to see your beautiful faces. I miss everyone, seeing everybody at the shows. I'm also from the DMV. I moved to New York in about 2002. I've been doing comedy professionally since 2005, and I have a couple of different platforms. One platform is my one-woman show, Confessions of a Massage Parlor Madam. I use that show as a vehicle to educate young women on how to keep themselves safe. I had an adult business for 10 years and a lot of money was made, but quite a few of my friends got hurt, incarcerations and all that. So I really use my show to educate women on the dangers of sex work, and if they choose to make that decision, just how to keep themselves safe. I am a professional voiceover artist, so I use my voice in voiceover to talk about diversity in voiceover and
Right.
diversity in casting. It's very important. We still have a long way to go in inclusion for Black and brown people in these different industries.
You're in the studio, right? That's a studio background?
Yeah, I'm in my studio now.
That's where Anita Baker did No One in the World.
But also, she is a very talented singer and actress.
Thank you. And speaking of Anita Baker, I just joined the lineup of talented DJs and personalities at a new radio station called 108 Soul New York. We giving BLS a run for their money. The station is dope. We have live DJs. Mike Shannon is on. Please, this is a Black business. So if you're into supporting Black businesses, please download the app. Check us out. You interested in doing a show or getting on? Hey, it might be some opportunities open. So it's www.108soul.com, or you can just say, Alexa, enable 108 Soul.
Oh, nice. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank
Go.
you.
Yeah, congrats. Next on line, a very, very talented, but I don't know who's going to start talking first, but a very, very talented gentleman, known him for over 20 years. Not only is a comedian, he does very well. We got two cats on that do impersonations very well, but he's a former family member of Saturday Night Live. Very talented gentleman. So please, everybody, it's Mr. Dean Edwards.
What's up, Dean?
Hey, Dean.
I'm just messing. It works. I just was acting like my voice said work. What's going on, man? How y'all doing? Yo, you should have seen Sean's face. He was like, wait, I unmuted him. What's up, man? Oh, hold up. I didn't realize it was Red Hat Day. So it just so happens that I had one on deck. You know,
son. Yeah, son. You got that flip
day
phone
all day,
Wi-Fi.
son. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, man, like Sean said, man, been doing this, I don't know, I started in 92. I've known pretty much every comic on here. Shout out to all of y'all. And you've seen me on Saturday Night Live. Code a bunch of different shows. And big up Nikki, because people don't hear enough about us in the VO world. VO has been very good to me by virtue of Donkey, because Eddie can't get every check. and yeah, man, I appreciate y'all having me here.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out, Dean Edwards.
Oh, and platform, and the platform, y'all can check me out every Monday night. On the For the Mucking Protocol live on Instagram live at 11 p.m. Bubba, you're coming up because this month is Impression Month. I've had some great guests from Tiffany Hatch to Jim Gaffigan, Russell Peters, my man Talent. We went for almost 3 hours. Godfrey, we had Jay Farrow and Afion last week, and tonight, actually in about 2.5 at 11 o'clock tonight, we have my man Aries Spears. So yes, it's been a lot of fun, and it's really, the podcast actually started in 2014 as a podcast, and we have about 170 episodes. If you look up the For the Mucking Protocol or Dean Edwards For the Mucking Protocol on anywhere you find your podcast, you'll find it. But this tonight is episode 18. We've been doing it since April, and it's been a great way. Comics, I like to get under the hood and find out what makes everybody tick, find out people's origin story, and also just entertain the people during this sort of lockdown right now. So it's been fun. We continue.
Yo, Dan, you wild disrespectful to the show, because when you do your show, your Wi-Fi is top of the line. Now you working through cricket because you on our show. It's not fair. Mm-hmm. We want the flow too.
Nah, that's why I normally go through my phone.
I know.
All right, appreciate you, Dean. Appreciate you. Boogie,
All
you
love,
ready?
fam. All love.
Boogie, baby.
Hey, what's up, y'all? God damn, that Dean, that's hard to follow. Shit. Dean was on every damn thing. I gotta come behind that talent. That's what we doing on the East Coast. This nigga said I was in Superman 3. I was the lead character on all the Avengers movies. And then you got Boogie B here coming up. He ain't doing shit. D, I appreciate it, man. Mad respect to you, man. I'm comedian Boogie B for those of y'all who don't know, man. I'm comedian Boogie B from New Orleans. Out in the mouth of the South, aka Mr. Come Here, Let Me Stress You Out. I do a Let Me Stress You Out podcast, live show every day on Facebook and Instagram. Plus, I do a Let Me Stress You Out celebrity roast. So what a stress you out roast is different from a regular roast, because with a regular roast, you just roasted somebody for no reason, just because of what they got on. But what I do is I roast for the Lord, because you had to have done something for me to have to talk about you or talk, and I'm talking to you. This is what I would have said if I knew you. So I say, if you mess up, come here, let me stress you out right fast. And then I proceed to give them the dirtiest old New Orleans read you ever had in your life.
Yes, me too.
And it be real country and colorful. So y'all go ahead and go to my Instagram, Comedian Boogie B. Follow me on that. It's Comedian Boogie B on everything. But Dean, I did do a little movie. Now my shit ain't big, but I did do a movie. Honest John was in it. Bro, man, it was Joe Torre's movie. It's called The Workout Room. It's on Amazon Prime and Fandango. So if y'all got one of those two streaming services, go look at the movie, man. I play a little retarded boy. It's gonna be funny.
You play one?
Yeah, I play like my arm like this, and I'm one of them like radio. But it's a movie about stand-up comedy though, so it was crazy that I get on stage with the arm and I do stand-up and be killing in the movie. So it was a good movie. Lil JJ, who else was in it? Honest John, don't leave me hanging. Shit, they act like I'm making this up. Honest John looking at me like, you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Honest John, tell him.
Honest John smoking weed.
The workout room movie.
Listening to you, Boogie B. Honest John is in the zone.
Am I in a movie and don't know it? Is that what's going on? I couldn't have been that high where I missed the whole fucking movie. I mean,
that's the movie right there.
Oh my
That's
God.
the movie right there.
But yeah, man, it's on Amazon Prime, man. Y'all go check it out. It's called The Workout Room, starring Joe Torre and Tammy Townsend. So y'all go check that. That's all I got. Shit, just social media and that. That's it. Social media and one thing. I ain't close to no damn Saturday Night Live. But Dean, you is a brilliant goddamn impressionist, bro, and a great stand-up. Because when you don't do your shit, when you don't do your voices, you're a funny dude naturally, man. I'm big fan talent. I've been watching you since so long, man. I appreciate all y'all, man. Cool Bubba, I forgot. Cool Bubba, you know you my nigga. Cool Bubba Ice, y'all don't even remember that nigga was in the audience on Def Jam when Martin was the host. He was in the audience when Martin roasted the lady with the yellow outfit on. If y'all remember that Def Jam, that nigga was in the front row cracking up. Yes, thank you.
Adele.
Come on now, I'm a student of this shit. I've been doing stand-up 15 years, almost 15 now. Started in DC though.
Go ahead.
I want to make sure that I didn't miss anybody. That's everybody that is a
You forgot about Carla.
Who?
Carla Bays in the corner.
Well, she's not a comedian.
Oh.
Somebody let Sean use their mic.
Oh, okay.
Mic is a problem.
Sean look good tonight. Sean, you look good.
I think Dean started that with acting like he was messing up. So anyway, Talent, go ahead, take it over, man. Ask a question.
Boogie was loud and nice and clear. Then Sean came and said, Did Sean forget anybody? If anybody, just jump right in if he forgot you.
Yeah.
We got everybody, right? Oh,
We
no.
got everybody.
Red, what's up, Red?
Funny boy.
Unmute yourself, brother. Michael Alcott, who just jumped in.
Oh.
Michael.
A red bone.
Oh, that's Rambo. Who the hell is Michael Alcott? Like, who the hell?
Oh, Rambo in here.
What's up, Red?
You're mute.
Oh,
Unmute yourself. You're mute, Mike. Red. There you go.
There you go.
yeah. He said my whole government name on this bitch. Right?
It's on the bottom. It's on the bottom.
It ain't like you.
Oh, it is. My bad.
You gotta erase it.
I came under my real name.
You gotta work on your incognito.
White man worry about it. You worry about your government.
How's everybody doing?
Fine,
My
Red.
brother, good.
You're right on time.
Good.
Please introduce yourself.
It's a blessing to see everybody doing okay. I hate to see my boy Tyler pass away.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
shit sucked. Man, you know, because he on our side of the state, so you know, he helped raise me up in the game.
Yes, sir.
You
He's
know?
a great dude, man. Rest in peace. Rest in
For
paradise,
sure.
Tyler King, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, so let them know you have a platform because you're still on the radio, correct?
But no, I ain't doing that no more. They weren't trying to pay nobody.
Oh.
Bubba said, "Oh,
Got to
I
go.
mean, yeah.
Hey, Sean, you gotta do your research earlier than on the show. So.
Listen, last time I called, he was on the radio.
No, you right. You right.
I don't know. Some of these people on there.
you're a teenage."
His internet worked fine then when he made that comment.
Oh,
For
shit.
sure.
Hilarious.
So hey, let me ask y'all something. Y'all been out here grinding, working? I mean, is it been shows out here? I mean, little shows, house. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't see no big events going on.
Yeah, a little bit.
shows.
You got a
A little bit.
It's stuff outside and then Zoom stuff.
Yeah, in New York, we're doing outside
Wow.
in Central Park.
Mhm.
We
Yeah,
got to see if God work with us. If God work with us and extend the summer months, the weather would be all right.
Yeah.
So how is that going on in New York, man? With all the stuff they showing on TV, how's it going on with the shows and stuff? How's that working out?
A lot of outdoor, a lot of driving and drive up
shows,
shows.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Patio.
Wow.
Yeah, and people doing a lot of rooftop stuff. We're still doing it outside. It's just not as much.
The hustle is real.
It's New York. You ain't gonna shut New York down.
Right.
If it was an alien invasion, you'll catch somebody in Harlem driving
Doing
a
the stuff.
spaceship up 125th Street.
Hey,
Yeah.
How long
Smokey will
y'all been together? How
Smokey will
long
do
y'all
a
been
rule.
together?
For real, son. You gonna do shit right outside, so I'm shit crazy.
Smokey gonna have a show. Smokey gonna have a show in Harlem when the aliens come.
Yo, man. Shit ain't come through, y'all shit gonna be crazy, yo, for real. It's gonna be crazy, yo, for real.
Everybody can answer this. How are you really doing physically, mentally through this whole ordeal?
Yeah,
Anybody
mental
could
check-in.
Just how are you honestly doing?
Hey, I
ain't gonna lie.
want to share something with y'all real quick. I'm gonna pull my computer out and I'm gonna show y'all something real quick. How to just so y'all can check y'all shit. Hold on one second. Let me show you something.
The fan?
He flossing that ceiling fan.
Yeah, that's a nice ceiling fan.
That is a dope ceiling fan.
No, it's about money. It's about money that y'all have out there. I just want to make sure everybody got the link to how to do it.
Ain't got no furniture in there.
You got mad ceiling fans.
None. I got
That
a
house
big
is
ass
empty.
fan.
All echo.
Y'all niggas is trash. Y'all niggas is trash. Niggas-
Oh, look at the fat ass laughter. That's the flat screen on the wall.
You know, I got me an 87-inch and I got a big ass fan. We good to go.
That fan is
Damn.
dope. I like that fan.
Damn.
Let me show you something real quick. I want to show y'all this so y'all can all check on this real quick.
Mhm.
I don't know if y'all know about it.
What's that?
Nervous.
I'm gonna pull it up on my computer and let you see it real quick. So all y'all can go to it. I'm gonna show you how to check your shit. Hold on.
That
I don't
not
know
be
what you know about
Bitcoin.
it.
That's
Is it Bitcoin?
No, fuck no, ain't nothing to do with no shit like that. No,
I'm on
it's about
Amazon
how-
right now ordering that fan though.
don't be having no dick pics out now.
Hey Bubba, I'm on Amazon ordering that fan right now. It's a nice fan.
Damn.
He said that
I don't know
fan.
what you're about to do, but it's a
I ordered 2 of those.
Oh, that shit's dope. Yeah.
All right, look here.
What's
All right,
that?
I'm gonna show y'all this. Let me see if I can turn this. Let me turn this shit around real quick. I don't know if you can turn this screen around.
Nah.
Hold on, yeah, here we go. All right, look at this real quick. Have y'all heard of the Sound Exchange?
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm on it.
yeah.
I'm still waiting for my check.
Has everybody checked it?
Yeah, I'm waiting for my check.
I get my monthly.
I just want to show y'all how to do it real quick. Some people don't know how to, but you click on right here. You go to, hold on, let me get on the right thing here. So you go to my
I want to
account.
know how you got $243 million in your account.
So here, you go to my account, you click on my account, and you go down here to the green part, log into Sound Exchange, and I already got my login stuff go right here, right? And then what you want to do is you go to my catalog. You click on, hold on, my catalog. You see it, right? See it says my catalog?
Yeah.
You go to my catalog and then go down to search claim. See it says search claim. Okay, and then you go down here and you go to artist, because you're the artist. Hold on, let me see if I can. See it says artist right there? You go down here to artist. I'm just trying to show you all this shit so you can go check your money.
I'm gonna check that shit right now. I'm already on.
Checking my shit right now.
You go right here and go down here to title and you put your artist name in. Whatever your real name is or your business name. And you hit claim and you check to see if you got any shit out there. That's how you check this shit.
I call them like once a month.
I know that. I called them too. But them white folks got real white and said you need to go here and check it.
You should also, Forley, you should be able to set it up direct deposit so you get it. It just hits your account monthly.
But
that's how I have mine.
I just want to show you how to check y'all's name because some people don't know how to go straight in here and check your name. Let me show y'all this real quick. I'm gonna pull up Tyler Craig. Tyler Craig probably didn't even know he had money out here. He just passed away. Look at this shit. Look at Tyler Craig.
We need you to work on your aim, son.
Look at that shit. Tyler Craig got all these. He got all these out here, and I don't know who can get it, but his children or whatever.
They trying to they started a GoFundMe page, so let them know about that.
Well, they already made that money.
Okay.
Yeah, they got.
Well, I just want to share this with y'all, man, because some comedians don't know about it.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, I mean, some people got $30,000 checks.
Shit, I wish I did. I checked. They said they ain't had nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't got shit. I was like, I ain't got shit. Damn.
Yo, this how you do. Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all.
Honest John. Look at this.
What?
Honest John. Look at all your shit, Honest John. You get money out here, bruh.
You know.
Now, I registered on Sound Exchange, but I ain't got no money yet, so I'm going
to... Bro, because you ain't got it. You all right here. It's all right here, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Let me show you something.
That shit don't come up like that on my shit.
Show you how you.
Look at everybody on this phone trying to get their bread.
This shit ain't coming. My shit don't look the same, man. I'm looking at my like my shit look totally different than what he's showing me. I'm like, damn, I got the fraudulent. I'm on the scam Sound Exchange page. What the hell? My shit don't look nothing like that.
Yeah.
Sound Exchange.
Yep.
I'm on it, but it don't look like that. I'm trying to figure it out.
Is it .com?
No, it's just Sound Exchange. Sound Exchange.com.
Let me help you out. Let me show y'all something real quick. You might not know. This is how you know who called you. You go to your phone, right? You got the green phone button. You hit that. You hit recent, and all the calls.
You an idiot. You are an idiot.
Hey, you had everybody on the screen like, wait, hold on.
Comedy class.
Too funny, man. Too many funny niggas in one spot.
You just scroll all the time and everything.
The crazy part was Talent had me going in like, wait, what he about to show us now? He about to show us some more new shit.
There's some more money coming in.
If I'm teaching you that, you don't know shit.
What else y'all got? What else I'm supposed to know?
Hey, I needed that information though, because I do have a comedy album that's streaming live from the Hi Cafe in North Hollywood. It's streaming on iTunes, Tidal, Pandora, and all that. But I'm like, damn, who gonna give me my checks when this shit? How am I gonna know how much I'm getting when I get my money back?
Sound exchange.
Yeah, check
I
that sound
had sound
exchange,
exchange too, but I never even thought about that's where it would go.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you said that.
And you should get retroactive. You should get retroactive pay. Your money should just be.
Here's a question for all the
probably get when you finally do get on, you're gonna get lump sum.
That's all right. Here's a question for all the comedians. Since we're on here talking about these platforms and being in the middle of a pandemic, my question to most of you guys is, what made you, if you wasn't already on your gram, on your platforms, doing some sort of live, at what point did you make the transition, and what made you say, you know what, I need to be on live, I need to do this kind of show, I need to talk about these kind of issues, or I need to make these kind of shows or jokes or whatever the case may be? Feel free to jump in. Who can answer that question?
I could
off the jump.
Go ahead, Dean.
No, I was gonna say off the jump. I told you this before, Talent. Ali Sadiq, when he was doing his Friday night Corona comedy, and I was reluctant because I think all of us agree nobody prefers doing Zoom shows or doing online shows. We like interaction, we like feeling the audience, and he asked me to do it, so I said yes. But then as the date approached, I was like, it was the first time in probably 2 decades I actually felt a little nervous because it wasn't something we were used to. You know, everybody on here, you can turn on autopilot and get on stage. This was a little different because I had to sit here and figure out how to maneuver the platform. Did his show, it went real well, and then Godfrey and I were talking, and Godfrey had already started doing his 3 and 4 hour marathon sessions on IG Live. And Godfrey's like, nah, man, no, you gotta, Dean, I'm telling you, if you do it live, people respond. And so I said, you know what, I think I'm gonna do this thing on Monday night. I'll bring the podcast back. And our first guest, we went from 11 till almost 1 a.m. And we probably had like a total of cumulative, probably about 2,000 people throughout the night that came on, and from there it was on and popping. I just said, all right, this is something for the audience, but it's also for us, because it keeps us.
Need that energy.
Yeah, man, because we don't, most people that don't know what we do don't understand that the show is only a part of what we do. Like getting on stage, that's, but then it's just the fellowship of hanging out before the show and then after the show and just going to a diner and they're talking about, I got this new bit that I'm working on, or talking, sharing road stories. That's what keeps us excited doing this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
So there, Boogie, my bad.
No, I wanted to hear that, Dean. I needed that, baby.
Yeah, man.
I was in a similar predicament, so that's why I was like, damn, that shit just hit so close to home what you just said, because I was doing something on the internet before the pandemic, but I wasn't doing a lot on the internet, and I was doing stand-up, so I really wasn't, I was balancing just doing the Let Me Stress You Out roast when I see some celebrity stuff, and I was like, you know what, that's good enough. I'm gonna just keep flooding it with that. Then I was like, damn, I ain't did no stand-up in so long. Right. I need to do stand-up. So I said, you know what, let me make a live show out of what I'm already doing, just so I can have an interaction somewhat as like a creative outlet to do something on the stage or something for the people. And it's been going well too. I'm so thankful I did it. I make about I make some good money a week. I make show money a week. I'm just standing here doing what I'm doing to y'all and telling them to hit that cash out. You got money. What the hell you getting money for if you not about to tip none of these comedians in here? You not about to tip. You ain't about to cash out Dean Edwards for this entertainment and his personal time. What you getting money for if you ain't trying to pass it around the community? What you trying to hold on to that money for? You ain't gonna get no blessing unless you tip these damn comedians. $ comedian Boogie B, by the way. I ain't going. I'm done with it. No, it's over for me.
Crazy.
One of the ladies want to chime in?
Yeah, I wanted to say that. So I hate live. I feel like nothing should be live. I feel like shit happens when shit is live, right? Like bullshit, you know? Like the nigga jacking his dick at work. Like shit, nothing be live. Nothing should be live. So I was highly uncomfortable with live shit. But after watching people do it, I was like, okay, you gotta get out here. Like it kind of, it forced me to kind of get out there, and I started doing a show every Friday night at 9 p.m. and it was a lot of fun. And like Boogie was saying, I was making money, really, really decent money. I was quite surprising. And it was a lot of fun. It was like a break from everything going on. Everybody was at home, so they didn't have shit to do, so they was tuned in. I think when the George Floyd situation happened, though, that really took a toll on me, and I think I shut down. I completely stopped doing the lives, like completely stopped. It was like, okay, I'm done. Just because emotionally between the pandemic, I wasn't getting no dick. It was just too much. You know what I'm saying? The pandemic, and then they killing black folks, and then no dick either. You know what I'm saying? It was just too. It was too much, and so with that,
I ain't got nothing to do with all that though.
I'm just saying. With that happening, I had to regroup. And now that the world is in phase 3, because at phase 3, that's when I started getting dick again. Because it was a little bit more safe. You know what I'm saying? I could Lysol.
Good for you.
Shit. You know what I mean? So at phase 3, that's when I started kind of doing shows and getting out here, which I'm feeling 10 times better. Like I'm so much more happy and just joyful. I got that dick. You know what I
mean? That's why you feeling better. Got that stress knocked
out. Okay.
Fix my wig.
Crick out your neck. Crick out your neck. Sometimes your neck get a little sore. You're like, what the hell is wrong with my neck?
You got anything you would like to add?
Yeah, I mean. I did a coronavirus show, but much like Courtney, it was fun. And honestly, I'm not into it, but my friends convinced me to do it because they was bored. So then they started, giving out the money. And I don't know, once the whole Black Lives Matter movement really took up steam this time around, it kind of felt like that was more important. So everything kind of fell back. Yeah. But now it died down again. So we out in the parks. We out here getting booked. We doing shows. You ain't making as much money as these Zoom shows, though. Those parks don't pay like the Zoom shows. Don't get it twisted.
Those Zoom shows, that's true. They do pay.
This came from because of, again, what's going on with the Black Lives Matter and the killing consistently. So this is where this came, and I reached out to talent one day, and we have whatever we're doing now. We need to just consistently continue to do it once we get back to some kind of whatever the norm is, whatever the norm is, because this has basically should have taught us something. We walk around saying we know life is this or life is that, but this thing came from out of nowhere. We should definitely have learned about how precious what we do, how we do, this gift we have. You know what I mean? So I'm really, really happy that people.
I have a question for the comics. So, being that we're dealing with the pandemic and the Black Lives Matter movement and all this stuff that's going on, do you feel that that's going to change your content? Are you going to address, Black Lives Matter on stage when we really get back to, do you feel the pressure to make people think about what's happening in our communities? Like, what's your take on it? We can start with Dean.
My take, I had, like I said, I had Jay Farrow on 2 weeks ago, and I don't know if everyone knows, but he was I want to say in April, he was the victim of police brutality because he was jogging out in LA on Ventura, and the cops pulled him over from jogging And next thing you know, he was on the ground, guns drawn. And when they asked him for ID, fortunately, he was able to say, yo, Google me, and I think you're gonna realize you made a serious mistake. And they, you know, conferred and then realized his mistake. And I asked him, you know, about his approach now getting on stage, and he said, you know, now he's seeing a transition in the way he thinks. And you know, I think for everyone, I think Nina Simone said, you know, this is the artist's responsibility to reflect the times. And I think each individual artist that's on here, or you know, outside of here, that's for you to decide. You know, I don't think anyone should come out of this saying, oh, you know what, oh, so you ain't conscious, you ain't woke now. That's for the individual artists to decide when that moment hits them, to make them say, you know what, I have a different approach now. For me, I know after Philando Castile was murdered by the cops back in, what was that, 2016. For me, that's when myself, you know, addressing what it's like to be a Black man in America on stage in a funny way. And what I found interesting was, right as I started doing that, I was in Minneapolis, which actually I'm at Acme Comedy Club, Minneapolis, September 2nd through 6th, 2020.
Yes.
Plug.
Get
Right?
that.
But
you better plug.
But yeah, after doing my first show out there, and I was getting on stage and talking about my feeling towards cops and cops' feeling towards me, and how the world perceives a 6'4" Black male. And I think what happens is it sparks conversation, because I had 2 nights in a row, I had little white women come up to me after the show, and the first night a woman came up, she said, "Is that true? Does that really happen?" Because I was talking about how women grab their purses and cross their streets when I'm walking in a neighborhood that I own property and they're just renting, you know. And the woman, she was reluctant. She was like, I mean, because I do that, but I'm not racist. And I said, well, you know, that's the institution that has you afraid of me. I said, but the problem is, if you're gonna be nervous about someone because you're a woman and there's a big man, don't be nervous just because I'm a Black man. And we wound up talking for about 10 minutes and then hugged it out, you know. And then another woman came up to me after the show and said, you know what, I want to thank you, also white, I want to thank you for talking about it, because Philando Castile was a friend of mine. We worked at the same school, and I had to have a conversation with my mother about our white privilege. So I think it helps. It helps spark the conversation that leads to people changing their perceptions.
Thank you. All I heard was, you 6'4" and you own a house.
Cha-ching.
That's right,
Amika. Hey, I think with this whole movement, let me tell you something, man. Being a comedian from the South, it's always been one of the South topics of conversation, what's going on with white and Black relations. In our own Southern ways, because we dealt with more racism, more blatant. So we always talking about what's going on at every time, from Rodney King. Think about all the jokes you've heard about, you know, police brutality, and about being a Black man and getting followed around the store and all that shit. All those jokes was years and years of Black people doing what we're about to continue to do. We are going to be telling some coronavirus jokes. Get ready for it. We gonna be telling some Black Lives Matter, All Lives Matter jokes. We gonna be telling some Trump jokes. We have to talk about what's going on. What are we here for? What we doing? What we trying to make? What we tap dancing? Why wouldn't we talk about what's going on in the community? Because we got a white audience. Now we can really talk our shit for real.
What
we
about
really got an opportunity to say what we've really been going through with this race relations and our own experiences within those. So Jay Farrell, take it to the stage. I did watch your interview with Jay Farrell Dean on IG. I was right there in the chat talking with y'all. I was like, man, it's happened. It's happened. And I had plenty of jokes about police and the encounters I had. And, you know, being that I'm from the South, I really didn't give a damn how it made the white folks feel. So I said what I said then, and I'm going to say what I say now. And I thank all comedians. I mean, just give your perspective on it. That's all.
Right.
Let's use it.
Let's hear from Honest John.
Yeah, Honest John.
Well, you know, my comedy, there's always been a certain amount of political kind of conscious stuff in my comedy. Anyway, along with a lot of other stuff, but I'm much more aware of what's going on. I got kind of a funny story that happened when I first started doing comedy in the hood. I got pulled over by the cops one time because they saw an old white guy there and thought I was trying to get some drugs. Well, I was. So yeah, I already have some coronavirus jokes that I've been doing, and matter of fact, when I did talent, did that thing with talent a little while back, I trotted out my first coronavirus joke. You remember that, the underwear mask? Right.
Underwear mask.
I remember that shit.
Right.
All right.
So and the Black Lives Matter stuff, sometimes I get so mad when I see stuff that's going on, it's hard for me to write a joke about it because I'm so pissed off about it, especially when I see those Karens out doing their crazy ass shit. I just want to beat the fuck out of them. But eventually I know that the funny will come.
Right. What about a lady? Yaya, Courtney, one of y'all jump in?
Say that again.
Yeah, you want to jump in?
Yeah, I've always been political. It's funny because when we was talking about this and Dean was saying, you know, people coming up to you after the show, but in the city I've done shows and I have a huge throat and I've had white women walk up to me and try to put their hand in my hair post show, like just a whole lot of extra. So how do you not go up there and talk about what's going on, right? So I don't know. I personally feel like it's my duty to get a little political, you know, use my light skin privilege, right, Onika? And
yes, use it, girl.
Okay, make you think one thing when you see me, and it make you feel uncomfortable walking out. I like that shit. So I don't know. That's definitely on brand for me. You know, it gets cringy though. It gets cringy. You got to be comfortable with making other people uncomfortable.
But that's
Yaya has this great joke that she's working on. I don't know if I'm not gonna. It's about like the Breonna Taylor stuff. I think it's Breonna Taylor, right? Yaya?
Ahmaud Arbery.
Oh, Ahmaud Arbery. Okay.
The running.
Sounds hilarious.
Well, I mean, the foundation of it is phenomenal. The foundation of it is phenomenal. And, you know, it was crazy because she ran about me and she was like, I don't know, sis. I don't know if I should do it. And I was like, girl, you got to do it because it's jokes like these. These are like the Dave Chappelle jokes, the jokes that, you know, are just uncomfortable, but so well written that they're just so great. And they make you think and they're monumental. And I think that, during these times you have to write about, or not have to, but I mean, you know, the times are making you think about writing those types of jokes, having those types of conversations. I've written political jokes and jokes that I never thought I would write about. You know what I'm saying? I'm really trying to take the sexual content out as much.
I stopped talking about my vagina.
And really try to.
What happened?
Yeah, I've been trying to stop talking about my vagina as much.
I will never stop.
It's easy to talk about sex. It's easy to talk about sex. You know what I'm saying? That's an easy topic. So I'm trying to do like everyday stuff. I'm trying to get into my childhood. I'm trying to get into like just different topics that I haven't spoken about before. And it's been kind of tough. I mean, I've been touching on the Black Lives Matter Civil Rights 2.0, which is great. You know what I'm saying? Those jokes have been going over really well. And just really forcing myself to get into some different content. I'm trying to get out of sex. I feel like I just be on fake phone.
Yeah, sex is like it's over now. But anybody else?
But you know what also
Sex is good. You know what I'm saying?
well, you know what I was gonna say with regards to there's no right or wrong to it. You know, it's you talk about what you talk about until you get sick of doing it.
Talking
but
about
you
it,
also
right.
you also know what's easy, but I think you get more of a satisfaction when you push the envelope. When any of us when any of us come out of our comfort zone and you take it and it clicks and the crowd laughs, it opens your perspective. You're like, oh, you know what? I can do that more often. And you always have that in you. You know, Courtney, your childhood is probably rife with all types of possibilities.
Right.
But if you're and this is all of us, you know, all of us. The more we talk about things that are personal to us, we realize how universal they are to everybody out there, because we all have had similar experiences.
Well,
listen, guys, listen. I don't know if we can hear me better, but we really appreciate you. I got to keep an eye on the time. So before we run out of time, I just like each comedian to let the people know where they can find you. If you have a specific time where you're online, where your platform is, in like a minute or less. So can we start with Honest John really quick, please?
Once again, I have an Honest John fan page on Facebook. I'm on Instagram at Real Honest John 4 and Twitter at Real Honest John, and I got a YouTube channel too, Old Comic 1.
Thank you.
Thank you for being there. Cool Bubba Ice, please.
Oh yeah. I forgot to say I've been doing comedy for 31 years. I forgot to throw that up in there.
Are you smoking?
Cigar, yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay. Been doing 31 years. Yeah, you know, catch me on Meet Me at the Movies every Tuesday. And what's the other thing? Oh yeah, support Black businesses on Tuesday on my Facebook page. And I got a couple of shows coming up. Outside, backyard, the social distancing shows. They all on my Facebook page. So catch me on my Facebook page, which is Cool Bubba Ice with a K. And that's where you can find all my shows. And on Instagram under Cool Bubba Ice with a K once again.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here, brother. Dean Edwards, please.
Yo, like I said, Monday nights at 11 p.m. for the Mugger Protocol on my IG Live. Follow at IAM Dean Edwards. I am Dean Edwards because that's who I am. If you're in the Minneapolis area, Acme Comedy Club, September 2nd through the 6th. And we have something big cooking that you'll see before the end of the year. Much love to everybody on here. Yeah.
I only clap because you said before.
Yes, you can find me at MissYayaComedy.com. You can find me on Instagram at MISSYaya. And also look out on all the different platforms, Politrix podcast, and also coming soon, We Finna Die podcast. So I see y'all.
Thank you for being here. Courtney, My Life is a Joke TV.
Yes. All right. So y'all can follow me on Instagram at My Life is a Joke TV. Also catch me on my website, www.mylifeisajoketv.com. Also my YouTube, My Life is a Joke TV. You catch me on Facebook, Courtney Bledsoe, like Drew Bledsoe. And yeah, man, you can just see me everywhere. I'm just out here everywhere.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. Boogie.
Yo. Thank you, man. I appreciate y'all having me. First off, you can find me on everything at Comedian Boogie D. That's on everything. On Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube. Everything is the same name. Comedian Boogie D. Look, it's on my hat. Look, it's right there. Look, I got candles. I got candles, Negroes. Look what I have. Look what I have, guys. I'm out here goddamn hustling on this internet. Come F with your boy. I ain't even gonna cuss because there's too many black folks in here. Come F with your boy every day, Monday through Friday on Facebook and Instagram, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's on the West Coast. 5 p.m. on the East Coast. I do an hour on Facebook and an hour on Instagram. Come through and come to the Let Me Stress You Out show, man. I'm talking at this pace for an hour every day, Monday through Friday. Y'all owe me something. Y'all owe me something for this. What do you think I'm doing this for? My health? I need some money too. $sign comedian Booker D. What you get money for, D? If you ain't spending it in the black community. I'm the black community. It's either this or I'm messing it or I'm protesting.
What part of 1 minute don't you get?
I'm done.
I got him.
I'm done. Go ahead. I'm done. I don't know if that was better. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I ran the light. I apologize.
Ran the light.
You ran the light.
You know better. My brother.
Yo. Is that everybody, yo?
Yeah.
All
right. Well, listen, man. I, on behalf of myself and my co-host right here, want to thank everybody for being on here. We on them platforms, man, and we wanted to get on here and talk about it and put it out. Your boy is doing this thing, every day I'm on these platforms. So whether it's Sunday Stories, Motivation Mondays, Divided States of America, the Bump and Grind, Twitter After Dark, the pop-up shows, whatever it is, daily you can catch us, Talented Comedian on IG. It's Just Comedy on Twitter, and King Talon Harris on Facebook. Is how we get down, B.
Onika,
so Onika McLean, Onika D. McLean on Instagram. I do something every morning called Transit Talk, where I walk around the city and show my outfit and just riff, and then we have a good time in the morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And then you can find me on Instagram, Onika D. McLean, Facebook, Onika McLean, and OnikaMcLean.com, and Twitter, same shit, Onika McLean.
And tell about the new movie you got coming out, Onika. These are not my real shoulders. Tell them about that movie.
These are my real shoulders.
You work out. You work out like 4 times a week. At least 5.
Listen,
a day.
So much.
I like that.
For coming on,
I like
entertaining
that.
the folks. Watch how I got to do this now. Thank you so much for coming, hanging on with the show. That's the only power I have.
Don't try to mute me. I already told you before, Sean. Last
When
time.
it says mute all, it mutes
me.
all.
Okay, you're
It's
not
the host. It's everybody. Listen, I'm Sean Cornelius. You can catch me on Facebook, Sean Cornelius, Instagram, Sean at comedian Sean Cornelius 65, Twitter at Sean Cornelius, and we do this every Monday night.
Are you 65? Why is it 65?
Okay, watch. Okay, I got to do it again. Do I have to do it again? All right, you ain't gonna learn. Yeah, next is gonna be your camera. All right, it's gonna be your camera next. Your camera, the shoulders, we ain't gonna see nothing. But we want to thank you guys so much for streaming. If you streamed it, comics, comedians, we are essential. We are essential. The world needs to continue to laugh and escape, and we do that. So I want everybody to continue to please be safe, mentally, physically, and hopefully financially we'll all come back to some point where we're good. God bless you all. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us on Enough is Enough, SC2020. See you next week if you want to come. Peace out. See you around the corner. Now unmute yourself, Onika.
Bye, y'all. You know we got Kamala Harris in the building. I just want y'all to know that part. Donald Trump brother died. We got Kamala Harris in the building. If you want to get anything done, hire you a black woman, because we're gonna get it done. Because we take your organization and act like it's ours. Like this was Sean's show, and I done took the shit over. That's what happens.
Well, I'm finished now, so you can take the last piece. It's all good. Hey, say hello to Nick Lewis. Comedian Nick Lewis is watching. He was supposed to be on tonight. He wasn't feeling well, but he's got us on. So what's up, Nick Lewis? Feel better soon. Thank you, guys. God bless you.
Thank you
Have
all,
a good
guys.
night.
Thank you, guys. Have a good day.